City. This is Shantae.
And this is Letitia. And today our topic is going to be the friend behind the mask.
Who are they really?
Yes, who are they?
Friends wear many masks. You really don't know who your true friend is until you're around them. You need that friend that's going to be there for you through the rough times, through the thick and thin, that will literally tell you about yourself. The ones that will just call to check in, just that simple phone call. If you're sick, do you need a can of soup, Tylenol, etc.? It's just the little things. So who are your true friends?
And when I say friendships or friends, I mean not just out of convenience, not when they just need you. Just in general, they should be there, you should be there. Who are your friends?
You need that friend that's literally going to tell you about yourself, even when you don't want to hear it. That's also a true friend, that's there for you through success, grief,
Failures.
celebration, all of that, and don't want nothing in return. That's a true friend.
We can talk about the toxic friends because that seems to be the trend. They always somehow have you in the middle of drama, or is always drama concerning them.
It's like a dark cloud just following.
Right, so it's like a controlling thing, a gaslighting thing. Somehow, is it like a manipulation? They make you feel like you're wrong when you do certain things, even as far as like having other friends. If you are that type of friend that think that I'm not supposed to have another friend, and then you're mad at me, or that's ridiculous. Okay, that's a toxic friend. If you can't accept that your friend have other friends, then something is wrong with you.
Absolutely. I look at it as not only toxic, it's jealousy. Like they're being ripped from something. Like they're going to be missing out on something.
That's all toxic though.
And I just feel like a person that has that type of mindset shouldn't really be there. It should, it's like friendship should be genuine. You should want for your brother what you want for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Want for your sister what you want for yourself. So to have that demeanor, absolutely, you will want to stay away from that toxicity.
Right. Keep it away from me. Like one thing about me, I love good energy and I feel it immediately. If you don't have that energy, I will stay away from you. I don't want to be around you. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I just don't. I'm too old for that. We're at the age now where no drama. If you got drama, I'm just going to go that way and you can go the other way. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. You definitely want to have peace surrounded around you. You want to have a good aura. Be around people that have good aura. Like for me, I can sense a person with bad energy.
Immediately.
Immediately.
It's
so
crazy.
I literally, for me, will have to turn to the left because I don't want that coming into my good energy. I don't want that mixture.
Energy will mess up your whole day. That's why when I feel it, I'm going the other way.
And then also it's like, how do you walk around being so mean-spirited,
angry,
when God allowed you to see another day? I mean, you should be smiling and happy and,
Ms.
I don't understand that.
Those are the type friends that, you have to watch out for because, people in general, but if you have a friend that want to see you doing good but not better than them, that's not a good friend. You want someone that's genuine, that's going to honestly support you through whatever you're going through and be happy for you no matter how successful you are. And it works both ways. You should be the same way.
Yeah, absolutely. I just feel like, you shouldn't have that type of feeling. It's like, hey, dive in and build together with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Give each other information to put each other on and be successful.
Yes.
Instead of keeping things to yourself and, don't want to,
oh my God. And
share.
Listen.
Share information.
We have so many people or so-called friends that don't want to help their friends be successful. You have all the ingredients to make your friend be successful. Something as simple as just supporting them, even if you're posting them on social media, just supporting them is helping. And people don't even do that.
They have the ingredients and you have the tools. Come together.
Yes.
Mix it up.
Do you know how many blessings come from just helping people?
Absolutely.
Like people are so stingy that they would just want to keep it to themselves, and that's you will not be blessed like that if God knows and can see you plainly or clearly, not helping somebody that you can help that's right in front of you.
And
that's
when you say
cool.
that, I'm gonna touch on this. When someone does something for you, I just like when a friend is like, yeah, I helped them out, I helped her out, I helped him out, yeah, I put them on. Listen, you losing your blessings.
There's no point in saying
why
that
do
God
you feel
knows.
as though that you have to make it known of what you did for someone? Is it so? My thing is, by you helping this person, your friend, out, it's like, are you doing it because you want the light to shine on you? Think about that.
A lot of people do, unfortunately.
Oh
a lot of people do, because I know a lot of people. I've met both kinds. The person that'll help you and you'll never hear them say nothing about helping you. And then you got the other person that want to tell people every chance they get, oh, I did this for this person, or I did that. Who cares? If you help them, listen, if you did it genuinely, you wouldn't have to talk about it.
Absolutely.
So, unfortunately, you have both kinds of people, and I prefer to be around the genuine people.
Absolutely.
So hopefully, God willing, that's what I'll be surrounded with.
Absolutely. Growth is beautiful, but what happens when friends only see the person you used to be? Sometimes when you're on your journey and you're making your pit stops along the way, you may have those friends that may try to keep you stagnant. Sometimes, well, majority of the time, you have to let go to continue your journey through the right path. Some friends are stuck in their ways and stuck in time. Do you agree about that?
Definitely agree with it. A lot of them don't grow up, is what I would say. A lot of them are stuck being childish, being immature, and they don't grow up. So, yes, sometimes you got to leave them behind where they belong.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people put a number on friendship. And when I say that, I mean, people will say, I was friends with this person for 25 years or 30 years or whatever the case. But to me, time does not matter. You just get different energy from different people. I've known people for 2 years and I've known people for 25 years. And I can honestly say that those people that I've known for this shorter amount of time give me better energy than the people I've known all my life. So you can't really put a timeline on friendship. It's how you feel. How do you feel in that friendship? Do they make you feel good? Do they support you? No matter how long you know a person, it's always about the energy and the loyalty and the support that they give you. So I would never, base my friendships on the amount of years that I've been friends with someone. It has to be what I give and what I get back as genuine vibes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about showing up,
Definitely.
And actions. Action speaks louder than words.
For sure.
You can tell, something to anyone, but when actions, are there, who your true friends are.
This is true.
And you also know that it's nothing hidden behind it.
Genuine.
So, genuine.
Genuine friendship.
Unspoken understanding. You don't have to explain everything. Your true friend knows. They know if something's bothering you. Even if you don't even say anything out your mouth, they already know. You can tell that you do have a really true friend when they know something's bothering you. So, and also when you're out of line, a true friend, they pull your coattail and tell you about yourself in a respectable, manner. So.
Listen, I need my friends to tell me, listen, you look a mess. If I put on something and I look a mess, I need you to be able to tell me.
And I'm definitely that one that will tell you.
Yes, tell me I look a mess, because I would rather you tell me that than to have me going out looking crazy while everybody else thinking the same thing that you should have told me. So tell me I look a mess.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Tell me that I'm not doing so good as far as like, even if it's like the way I treat my kids. If you see like something that I'm doing that you feel like I could do better, tell me. I mean, I might not agree with it, but I need your feedback. I need my friends' feedback. If you feel like I could do something better in any area of my life, I want you to tell me the truth, just like I would tell you.
And say, snap the hell out of it. Get it together. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We all have our good days and our not so good days.
Yeah.
You know, so you definitely need that true friend that's behind you and that's, you know, supporting you and that's there for you. And also tell you to, hey, get up and get it together.
Right.
You know, so, yeah. Then you have that real friend. When you're not even at room, they have your back. That's a true friend. And they know that, hey, you ain't talking about my friend in here, not in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
But then you do have some friends that engage in it.
Yes. And they're not friends, so let's clear that up. Not real friends. Real friends will not sit there and have a whole conversation about you or whatever the case with someone else if they're truly your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Truly your friend.
Yeah. It's at the end of the day, you do have friends that are jealous of you. They may want the life that you have.
I tell you this, everybody's life is meant for them. What I have might not be meant for you. What she has might not be meant for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can never look at somebody's life and say you want what they have, because you don't know what's really going on. So you can't say that to God, like, I want their life. You don't know what their life
Well, you
entails.
know, by me saying that is marriage,
Mm-hmm.
family,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that one job that's, you know.
But it's not for them,
And, it's,
that's the problem.
I would say it's not for them
Mm-hmm.
at that time.
Right.
God willing, you will want that for your friend.
Right.
You know?
And you should always, and as a true friend, you should always want the best for your friend.
You know, you definitely don't want to be around a person that's not rooting for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And you know, a lot of people are jealous of how other people love you. Like they see attention you get, or just how people love you. It's not even attention, but it could just be the way people love you. You may be there for a lot of people. People may love you. And some people don't like that you get that love.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just got to be careful and just, you
remove
know.
yourself. Competition. To find out and realize that who you thought your real friend was secretly competing with you. That is a hurt piece. To know that your friend is smiling in your face and trying to have one up on you.
And it's sad because I feel like some people will literally go out their way to compete with you. Like if they see what you're doing, they try to do the next big thing or the next best thing. So it's like, and it's supposed to be your friend. You know, someone that's supposed to support you, they will literally go out of their way to compete. That's sick. Like, literally sick. Because I keep saying that what's meant for me is not meant for you. Mm-hmm. Like, just because I have something, that don't mean it's meant for you. And you can go out your way and try to do better, but God knows best. Yeah. So whatever it's going to be is going to be, whether you compete or whatever the case. But to have someone around you thinking that they're your friend and they're the complete opposite is sick to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why even be this person a friend? Just move on. Go about your business.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's not, it's hurtful to find that out. you know.
Especially if it's someone you've been friends with for like years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you spent a lot of time with this person and they have this mask that they wore.
Mm-hmm.
And you spent a lot of time with this person and they really plotting on how they can do better than you or how they can do the next best thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, you always kind of know eventually who your true friends are or who is there for you or who will be there for you.
Yeah.
Because true colors definitely come out eventually. And, you know, you just got to pay attention to people's actions and how they go about doing things.
Absolutely. You definitely have to stay woke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's unfortunate, you know, to experience something like that because it's like you're trusting this individual. You know, you're trusting them with things you may talk about or confide into.
And let's not talk about the friends that when you're not talking no more, they tell everybody everything that y'all talked about.
And don't tell about themselves.
And yeah, that's how people are.
When you have that friend around that's counting your blessings and not their own and focusing on your plate and not theirs, it's like they're not focused on their own goals.
Mm-hmm.
They're more concerned about you and what you're doing. Meanwhile, while you're flourishing and doing your thing,
they too focused on you.
They too focused on you.
They can't even concentrate on their own life.
So it's like, when you're in that situation, how would you handle that? How would you even approach that? Because I know for me, I'm very observant.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely have to pull the person to the side and be like, you know, what's your deal? Why are you so focused over here and not focusing what you got going on? You're putting your 2 cents and your opinions on what I'm doing or what I may be into, but you have your own stuff in your closet that you need to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you handle a situation like that?
Well, as far as handling it, I must be honest. I have a little toxic trait, and that's just cutting people off. I know the right thing to do is to communicate with someone and to ask what's going on and try to get to the bottom of it. But when I see BS and when I feel bad energy, I will just cut you off. So that is something I need to work on, honestly. But that is one trait that I have, that I have zero tolerance for BS and nonsense. So if I even think or know that you're not doing right by me, I will just cut you off. And I'll just move on. And that's just the bottom line.
Because that's betrayal.
Yeah.
Why would you continue to want to establish continuously a relationship with a so-called friend when they have ill intentions towards everything that you may do or say?
And I just think that you just have to be mature about these type situations because a lot of people they don't want to, they don't want to take accountability for their actions. And what happens is, because they don't want to take accountability, they constantly pointing the fingers at everybody else but themselves when most times they're the problem. And you have to take accountability. That's the only way you're going to learn.
You have that one friend that's cheering for you but hoping you trip, waiting for your downfall. They may send you a fake congratulations. You know, they show that fake smile. And all the time, they hoping you fail. They hoping that you fall flat on your face. You know, so how do you handle that? How do you find that out?
You just gotta be careful of the friends you choose. I mean, be careful of who you call friend, because they're all not your friends. You just gotta be careful out here.
Yeah, and then you also have that friend as well. Yeah, you may be up, you may be glowing, but they want to get right next to you so they can glow up too. Yeah.
I tell you this: if you
So
have friends
I
that's
look at that as a user.
listen, just can't wrong. If they're using you for what you could do for them or for the attention, I think
And
we're
that
all smart
happens.
enough. But I think we're all smart enough to know, especially at our age, what people are in our lives for.
But when you are a natural, genuine person, you give people benefit of a doubt. And you think to yourself like, okay, I don't think this person's that way. But when it's a constant rotation,
I promise you, I used to though. I feel like the older that I get, the more I catch on, or the faster I catch on, if that makes sense. I catch on faster. So the things that you could have got by me when I was a little younger, you can't get by me now. It's so clear now.
Yeah.
So it's just things that you just can't do to me, and I'm not going to take nobody that serious at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Like, who my friends are is my friends, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah. And the ones that you never hear from them, but you'll get a phone call out of the blue. I need to borrow a couple of dollars, or no.
The convenient friends.
Yeah.
The friendship of convenience. When they need something, that's when they got your number. That's when they want to call you and ask how you doing. Oh, how the kids doing? How is this going? No. No. I respect you more when you contact me, even if it's not every day. We all grown. We got our lives where life is life, and but for you not to ever contact me unless you want something. No.
A true friend will stop what they're doing to assist you.
Listen, I have friends in different states, and I literally contact them, and they contact me regularly. How is everything? Checking on me, and vice versa. True friends, no matter the distance or time. Listen, when y'all talk to each other, it's like y'all never left. That's a true friend. When you can talk to somebody, even if you haven't talked to them in months, years, whatever the case, if y'all can talk like y'all never missed a beat, that's your true friend.
Absolutely.
And hold on to those people.
Yeah.
Hold on to them.
Yeah.
Because
it's no tension. It's no, oh, you ain't calling me. It's
all genuine.
Listen, a true friend know what goes on in your life and things that you're trying to do. Vice versa. So when you do link up, it's like Tish said, it's like you never left.
And let's go with the support. Listen.
The support.
Support. I tell you, it do not take much to support. The littlest thing helps. The littlest thing. Yeah. Even if it's just advertising or just telling somebody about what your friend got going on. That's support. And I don't know, it's going back to the competition. I feel like we don't do that. We don't support our friends because we don't want them doing better than us, and that's just sick. I'm going to keep saying sick because it's sick. Listen, if you can't be supportive of your friends, don't have them. Go. Go somewhere else. But I just feel like, it's the world that we live in is just so crazy. Like, you should be able to go to your friends, talk to them, support them, be loyal to them, be trustworthy. Like, just do all the things that you want for yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's, I would say for you to have that good friend, to know that they may have a lot going on, but they gonna stop what they doing and be there for you.
And just
in every way.
And real quick, just to touch on, like, going back to the support with your friends. It's bad to me when you have strangers supporting you more than your so-called friends.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be no stranger on earth supporting you more than your friend. If you feel like that's the case, I can't even imagine what kind of friend you have or what kind of friends you have, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, people just don't want to see you doing better than them.
That's horrible.
Friendships are not about who you've known the longest, but who came and never left. Choose to surround yourself with friends that only wants to bring out the best in you.
And do know it's okay if you don't have that friend in your life anymore. Sometimes life does not allow that friend to be around the new version of you. And it's okay.
This is true. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to our show, for joining us. Please, when you get a chance, go follow our podcast page at Brown in the City Podcast on Instagram.
And our YouTube channel, Brown in the City.
Thank you, and have a good night.
Good night.
Okay, so hot topic.
Hot topic.
So right now, the hot thing in the, I guess, celebrity world would be Papoose and Remy Ma and Clarissa, the boxer. So everybody know that Remy Ma, I want to say maybe like 2 years ago, it came out that she was having an affair with a rapper from Philly, battle rapper. And I'm going to be honest with you, I had a lot of faith in Remy. When I first heard about it, I was like, there's no way that she cheated on him. I mean, this man literally waited for her while she was in jail for about 8 years. He literally displayed his affection for her, his love for it daily. So in my mind, I was like, no, I can't imagine her doing that. And you know, time went on, and she was quiet. Then time went on, and she was quiet. Then time went on, and she was quiet. And I was like, is she just being stubborn because she kind of feel like it's nobody's business, so she's just not saying nothing about it? Or is she guilty? And there's really nothing for her to say about it because, you know, Papoose literally knocked out her side guy. He knocked him out.
For me, it's like, how do you even show your business all on social media? You know, I just feel like that whole situation is a hot mess.
So even when she was being quiet, that's what I thought. I thought, okay, maybe she just don't want her stuff out there like that, like her business. But I mean, this past weekend, she putting text messages from Papoose baby moms from when she was in jail and putting pictures up and showing the whole video of her and her new guy. So it seems like to me when she started seeing Papoose looking a little happier on the other side, where the grass was greener. Now she's like kind of a little bitter, so she felt like she wanted to come out and try to make him look bad. And that's my opinion, because I mean, obviously I don't know what went on in their house. I'm just going by what I can see or what they show, and right now it just seems like to me that she's bitter.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, grass ain't green on the other side. You know, you may think that you've found that one or whatever the case may be. Listen.
It's easy for a man to say that your man is not good when you're not doing good with that man. They're going to cap your head up. Most men, if they want you, they're not going to try to tell you to go work it out with your man. They're going to make it seem like you're right and so they can get what they want.